The Dell U4025QW, BenQ PD3220U, ASUS ProArt PA278QV, Apple Studio Display, and LG 27 MD5KLB are the most popular monitors for MacBook Pro of 2025. But which is the absolute best? We're going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in. First, we are going to compare them on the display quality category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Dell U4025QW impressed me with its IPS black technology, delivering a remarkable 2001 contrast ratio, though I noticed the local dimming was quite disappointing, with only 8 vertical zones that were more distracting than helpful. The HDR performance could be better for the premium positioning, giving it 7 out of 10. The BenQ PD3220U delivers stunning visuals on its 4K panel with excellent viewing angles, but I was let down by its relatively low peak brightness of just 300 nits, which struggled in bright environments. Considering its price point and limitations, it earns 6 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV surprised me with its IPS panel providing consistent colors and 178-degree viewing angles, though the standard 1001 contrast ratio shows its budget-friendly nature. For its price bracket, it delivers impressive performance, scoring 8 out of 10. The Apple Studio Display wowed me with its incredible brightness, reaching 563 nits at the center and exceptional color accuracy with a delta E of 0.21 comma. Though the lack of HDR support is disappointing for a premium monitor. Given its performance, it deserves 8 out of 10. The LG 27 MD5KLB delivers stunning color depth with incredible pixel density, matching the Studio Display's 218 pixels per inch. But I was disappointed by the lack of HDR support and somewhat flimsy build quality. Taking everything into account, it scores 7 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV and Apple Studio Display share the crown in display quality with 8 points each. The ASUS for delivering exceptional value with professional-grade performance, and the Studio Display for its outstanding brightness and color accuracy. Next, we are going to compare them on the resolution and size category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Dell U4025QW comes with an impressive 40-inch ultra-wide display featuring a 5120 by 2160 resolution that gives you an incredible amount of screen real estate for multitasking. While the size is generous, I found the 2500R curve to be a bit too subtle for such a large display, making the edges slightly harder to view without turning my head. 8 out of 10. The BenQ PD3220U features a 32-inch 4K display with 3840 by 2160 resolution that offers excellent pixel density for sharp text and detailed images. Though the screen size is perfect for productivity, I noticed it doesn't quite match up to the 5K offerings in terms of clarity, especially when working with high-resolution content. 7 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV comes with a 27-inch WQHD panel at 25:60 by 1440 resolution, which I found to be the sweet spot for general productivity tasks. While the resolution isn't as high as its competitors, I've found the size and clarity to be perfectly adequate for most professional work, especially considering its value proposition. 6 out of 10. The Apple Studio Display sports a 27-inch 5K Retina display with 5120 by 2880 resolution, delivering an impressive 218 pixels per inch that makes everything look incredibly crisp. During my testing, I found the flat panel design and size to be perfect for creative work, though I wish it offered some form of adjustability in the base model. 9 out of 10. The LG 27 MD5KLB matches the Studio Display specs with its 27-inch 5K display at 5120 by 2880 resolution and 218 pixels per inch. But I found it offers better value while maintaining the same exceptional clarity. Having used both monitors side by side, I couldn't tell the difference in terms of sharpness and detail, making this an excellent choice for professional work. 9 out of 10. The LG 27 MD5KLB and Apple Studio Display share the crown in this category with 9 points each, offering the perfect balance of size and resolution with their 27-inch 5K displays that deliver unmatched clarity for professional work. Next, we're going to compare them on the color accuracy category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Dell U4025QW impressed me with its professional-grade Delta E less than 2 factory calibration and excellent 99% DCI-P3 coverage, though I noticed some minor color shifting in the darkest shades when working with HDR content. 8 out of 10. The BenQ PD3220U delivers fantastic color accuracy with 100% sRGB and Rec.709 coverage, plus 95% DCI-P3, but I was slightly disappointed by its Adobe RGB coverage, which only reached around 87% in my testing. testing, 7 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV amazed me with its superb out-of-the-box accuracy and near-perfect sRGB coverage, though I found its Adobe RGB coverage to be somewhat limited for professional photo editing, 8 out of 10. The Apple Studio display delivered impressive results in my testing with a remarkably low Delta E score of 0.21, though I was surprised to find it only capable of displaying 80.8% of the DCI-P3 gamut, despite Apple's marketing claims, 7 out of 10. The LG Ultrafine 5K showed excellent color reproduction with 92% Adobe RGB coverage, but during my testing, I found its average color error of 2.75 to be a bit high for a professional-grade monitor, 7 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV steals the show in this category with 8 points, offering exceptional color accuracy at a fraction of the price of its competitors, while maintaining professional-grade performance. Next, we are going to compare them on the connectivity options category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Dell U4025QW absolutely blew me away with its extensive port selection, featuring DisplayPort 1.4, HDMI 2.1, Thunderbolt 4 with 140 watts power delivery, plus 5 USB-A ports and 3 USB-C ports for maximum flexibility. While the port arrangement is fantastic, I found the built-in KVM switch to be a bit finicky when switching between multiple devices, though it still works well enough to earn 8 out of 10. The BenQ PD3220U impressed me with its Thunderbolt 3 ports that can daisy-chain displays and the convenient KVM switch that lets me control multiple devices with a single keyboard and mouse. However, I was disappointed by the limited USB-A ports compared to the Dell U4025QW, making it slightly less versatile for connecting multiple peripherals, landing it at 7 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV offers decent connectivity with mini DisplayPort, DisplayPort, HDMI, dual-link DVI-D, and 4 USB 3.0 ports, which I found sufficient for most workflows. The lack of USB-C or Thunderbolt connectivity is a significant drawback for modern setups, especially when working with newer MacBooks, giving it 6 out of 10. The Apple Studio display comes with Thunderbolt 3 connectivity that provides up to 96 watts of power delivery, which I found perfect for charging my MacBook Pro while using the display, though it works seamlessly with Apple devices. The limited port selection and single Thunderbolt port left me wanting more, earning it 7 out of 10. The LG 27MD5KLB features a Thunderbolt 3 port with 94 watts power delivery and 3 USB Type-C ports, which I found incredibly convenient for my MacBook workflow. The simplicity of single cable connection for video, audio, data, and charging is fantastic, though I wish it had more variety in port types, still earning a solid 8 out of 10. The LG 27MD5KLB and Dell U4025QW share the crown in connectivity, both scoring 8 out of 10, with the LG winning me over with its seamless MacBook integration and the Dell impressing with its vast port selection. Finally, we are going to compare them on the price-to-performance ratio category, which has a multiplier of 3. The Dell U4025QW really impressed me with its IPS black panel delivering a stunning 2000. 1 contrast ratio and 120 Hz refresh rate, making it a versatile powerhouse for both creative work and smooth desktop experience. However, the HDR performance is quite disappointing for the premium price point, with poor local dimming that sometimes makes the image look worse, 7 out of 10. The BenQ PD3220U offers excellent factory calibration and comprehensive connectivity including Thunderbolt 3, but I found the built-in speakers to be quite underwhelming during my testing sessions. When comparing it to similarly priced options, the lack of high refresh rate and limited brightness of 350 nits make it fall short of expectations for professional work, 6 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV surprised me with its 75 Hz refresh rate and factory calibration with Delta E less than 2, proving that you don't need to spend a fortune for accurate colors. The extensive connectivity options and ergonomic stand make it an incredible value proposition, especially considering it delivers 100% sRGB coverage at a fraction of the cost of its competitors, 9 out of 10. The Apple Studio display delivers exceptional 5K resolution and 600 nits brightness, but I was disappointed by the lack of height adjustment in the base model and the mediocre webcam performance that should be better at this price point. The P3 wide color support and True Tone technology make it a natural choice for Mac users, though the value proposition is questionable compared to alternatives, 7 out of 10. The LG 27MD5KLB matches the Studio display's impressive 5K resolution and 218 pixels per inch, while offering better value with its built-in camera and speaker system that actually delivers a rich media experience. During my testing, I found the Thunderbolt 3 connectivity with 94 watts power delivery to be incredibly convenient, though the 60 Hz refresh rate feels a bit dated compared to newer alternatives. alternatives, 8 out of 10. The ASUS ProArt PA278QV steals the show with 9 points, proving that sometimes the best value doesn't come with the highest price tag. Its combination of professional features, accurate colors, and reasonable price point makes it the undisputed champion in terms of value for money. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way, but the LG 27MD5KLB stands out with its score of 78. Having used this monitor extensively, I can attest that its 5K resolution and sharp pixel density make it a standout choice for professional use. Particularly with MacBooks, it offers seamless integration and convenience with Thunderbolt 3 connectivity, making it easy to manage multiple peripherals through a single cable connection. The monitor's exceptional color depth, built-in camera, and effective speaker system provide a comprehensive media experience that is hard to beat, especially at its price point. The combination of superior connectivity, resolution, and value truly earns it the top spot in this review. Reflecting on the other products, the ASUS ProArt PA278QV pulls a close second with a score of 76. It proves that high performance doesn't always require a high price tag, offering excellent color accuracy and connectivity options at a commendable value. Meanwhile, both the Dell U4025QW and Apple Studio Display scored 75, tying with their individually appealing attributes. Dell with its vast port selection and Apple with its outstanding brightness. The BenQ PD3220U, while not topping the chart, provides solid performance and an excellent display for creatives. Each monitor has its own strengths, and depending on your specific needs, any could be a worthwhile investment. However, for those seeking the best all-around performer, the LG 27MD5KLB takes the crown.